I'm going to use a material card to display the invoice. If we have material card title, the title should be, I can get the invoice dot item. Let's try to test it. The title is string. Let's try to find any other invoice. Cool, the title is August invoice. So now we need to add the content here. Material card content. Here I'm going to create a new table. Each table will have row, and each row will have two table data or table columns. Let's say the first one is QTY. I also need to create the table data. Here I need to display the item QTY. Oops, it's not an item QTY, it's an invoice QTY. Cool, I got the quantity. I'm gonna apply the same approach for each column or each row. Here we need to specify the rate, QTY.rate, text. Let me do that. QTY.text. Here we need to specify the text. Invoice.text. I also have a client name. I can get the client from the invoice.client.firstname. I also need a last name. Invoice.client.lastname. And I also have client email. Let me display the client email. Client email. I also have a total. I will show you how to calculate the total later. So I'm going to display a random number or any dummy number. Let's say total. Cool, I got the QTY, rate, text, client name, client email, and the total. I forgot to add the date. I also need to display the date and due date. Let me display that date. Date should be, I also need to add the pipe for the date. Due date, invoice.due. I also need to add the date pipe. Cool, I got all the information. Now we need to design this material card. You can also add a couple of buttons. I also need a couple of buttons. Material card actions. Here I will place the button. Let's say button is material button. I'm going to add the directive, and the name of the button is edit. User can directly go to the edit route. I also have a route for download. I also want to download the invoice. I did not implement the download feature. I'll show you in the next module. Cool, I have edit and the download.